Welcome, Chris.
Thank you.
What is the value to you of the Portfolio Summit?
You know, as an entrepreneur and a company that is trying to change the world, you get locked into your silos very often. You get on the daily, weekly, monthly grind of trying to chase that next goal. And what's been most valuable is seeing all the other companies that have similar missions that are backed by you guys trying to change the world in a big way. I think that's one really exciting piece, kind of comrades in arms, if you will, to do something big in the world. I think the other part is from a selfish side of the equation, which is a lot of incredible technology that is under the same roof of TDK that we might be able to use. I mean, just seeing some of these people present that I don't know, that I haven't met, and some technology I knew nothing about, I'm already going after these folks after and saying, hey, we gotta do something, right? We've got to get that lens you've built in our robots. Could you imagine? He's like, yes, right? So I went and talked to him after. So I think that's something cool. And then, honestly, hearing from your leadership, right? Understanding kind of the TDK mission. I didn't know as much as I know now before, and it's different reading it in a deck or reading a website than hearing it from the people inside of it. I mean, it's really incredible. Yeah. And so I think the other kind of aha moment, I'll get to some of these other parts maybe in later questions, is how do we utilize that talent and knowledge more at Starship specifically? I don't think we're doing enough of that yet today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what is Starship's contribution to society, and why now is the right time?
So why now? I'd say what is happening in the world is we all want things brought to us. And to bring things to us is expending a lot of energy in the traditional way. Think a 6,000-pound vehicle, right? That is not efficient. That does not help our world, really. And so we built a device that is good for the environment, good for the customer from a price point, and good for business on all sides of the equation. And so it's the right time because the technology is finally maturing enough to actually deliver value to the end customer, to the business in the middle, and to the broader world and community by having a more eco-friendly device moving things around, because that's not going away. Only are more things going to be moved. We want to make sure that's done in the most, in the best way for the environment and for customers.
Very nice. What is the value of engaging with TDK to you?
The experience and knowledge that TDK has, not in one area, but in many areas. So we have an autonomous delivery robot. This is a physical object in the world that uses a lot of the materials that you guys are experts in, right? Battery technology, sensor technology, plastics, and all sorts of other things that go into making this robot work. So when we think about trying to do something new, novel, and do that efficiently, right? I mean, what better place to be than kind of under your umbrella to help think through, hey, is there a better way to do this? Is there some insight that you might have inside your company to help this problem we're trying to solve that is good for us, good for the community, but also good for you, right? Knowing that you are powering a lot of different technologies in the world can hopefully help both of us realize that opportunity faster and at a better price point, frankly.
Very nice. Could you share an example of a TDK goodness that helped Starship?
We were trying to do something very big in the world. And while I personally am not working with the engineers, the great talent inside of TDK, kind of what I have seen is the ability to scale that. And we were your first investment.
Yes.
Right? And you helped us get to that next major milestone of bringing this technology to not just one little pilot location, but to many more locations, to commercialize this technology and literally put it out in the world. That is what you have helped us do, and that's how we're able to keep growing right now today.
Very nice. Why did you choose TDK Ventures?
We are a very mission-driven, purpose-driven organization. Right? We want to have a dramatic impact in the world. So I think that aligns perfectly with your mission, your vision, and how you want to have a positive contribution to the world and the community at large. So put those two together and we got something great.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Of course.